Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzidchem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malchei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, nekabla, lecha dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom umevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom umevorach. Lecha dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, nekabla, lecha dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom umevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom umevorach.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And welcome to Temple Emanu-El on this beautiful Shabbos evening. And I love the Shabbos because it's Bereshit, the first portion of the year. And I'm a little partial to it. It was my bar mitzvah portion almost 5 decades ago. So yeah, it's been a while. But it's a great portion because it reminds us of new beginnings and new opportunities. After having a wonderful, wonderful high holidays, now we get to start anew. And I can't think of a better way to start anew than to invite Michael Borton forward, who has just become a Jew this last month, for us to make him official in all that. Griff, stay there for 1 sec. I'll invite you up when it's time, yeah. I'm going to invite the congregation to please rise. O God, grant your loving favor to Michael, as in this holy place you welcome him into Jewish life. Knowing well the history of our martyrdom in years past, Michael has chosen to join himself to our people's faith. We open our hearts to him. Strengthen Michael in his resolve. Help him to live in fidelity to the decision he has made and to the promise he is about to utter again. May he always find satisfaction and joy in the fulfillment of your sacred mitzvot, commandments. Grant him many years of strength and happiness as a worthy member of our congregation and of our community. We praise you, O God, in whose presence is the fullness of joy, as we all say, Amen. I'll let you read that one.
Of my own free will, I choose to enter the eternal covenant between God and the people of Israel and to become a Jew. I accept Judaism to the exclusion of all other religious faiths and practices. Under all circumstances, I will be loyal to the Jewish people and to Judaism. I promise to establish a Jewish home and to participate actively in the life of the synagogue and of the Jewish community. I commit myself to the pursuit of Torah and Jewish knowledge. If I should be blessed with children, I promise to raise them as Jews.
Nice. So, Michael, as you already have been through this, just to remind you, you get 3 gifts at this point. Obviously, your Hebrew name, which is Michael, which is a stretch for Michael, I know, but we're going to go for that. And I love Michael because it really means like unto God. And to me, there's that very special connectedness that you have with God, but also I think in your own identity as a person, as we're going to learn, because you're also going to deliver a Devar Torah in a few moments or in a bit. You'll share with us some of who you are. But I have to say that to go through what you've gone through in your life, I really do believe that God's been with you the entire time. So I think that's a perfect name for you. And besides that, we also give to you the Torah. I'll just keep it here for you. You are. And of course, in this Torah is so much of our history, so much of our people's struggles. It is in this Torah that we find the watchword of our faith and other amazing prayers. But I invite you now to share with us the watchword of our faith, the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
Beautiful. So beautiful. And as you've blessed us through this whole process, your essays were amazing, your thoughtfulness, you have been engaged, you've been part of this community for 2 straight years without wavering a moment. You've been such an important part of this community. And I'm just so proud of you. And I want to thank you also because you stepped up during the high holidays and helped out Brandon. So thank you for that as well as part of that team. And it's our wonderful blessing now, all of us, to bless you. I invite you to raise your hands as Ken and I have the opportunity now to bless you. Like I said, you've blessed us. Bow your head a little bit, boy.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and may God keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
May God's radiance shine upon you and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom.
God, always be a source of strength, wholeness, completeness, and peace in your life and the life of your loved ones, as we all say together. Amen.
Can we hear outside? Yay, again.
So I invite the congregation to have a seat, and I invite Michael to join me at the candles, and I invite his partner Griffin forward to join us. A very proud Griffin.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
And now that we've welcomed Shabbat, I invite you to welcome the person next to you, wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Maybe introduce yourself to someone you don't know, wish them a Shabbat Shalom. Hey, Shabbat Shalom.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי לקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן בעלמה, ואמרו אמן.
We continue with Baruch Hu. I invite you to please rise if you are able. We join together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, uvitfuna meshana itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umisader et hakochavim, v'mishmerotehem barakir, kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom mevi layla, umavdil ben yom uvein layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo, elachai v'kayam tamid im lo chalenu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Together, as you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Please be seated.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochbenu, uvkumenu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, uv'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed, ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei yomam v'layla, negei yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatcha tasir mimenu leolamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael, Ohev amo Yisrael.
Invite us all to take a deep breath in, exhaling out. What a week it's been. We could smile a little bit maybe this week. So with a smile on our face, take another deep breath in and exhale out that other stuff you're carrying that's not letting you smile right now.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha, vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher nochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha, veshinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת.
We continue responsively. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory, the earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue.
Oh my goodness, it didn't, look at
go.
that. You poor people,
Oh,
you're
no.
feeling a sense of loss, aren't you? Not knowing what are the words that I should be saying right now. Well, I shall say them for you. Actually, I'm going to try one other thing. Yeah, that worked perfect. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. Well said, everyone. Mi chamocha, or not.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osef eleh, Nora tehilot osef eleh, Adonai yimloch leolam ba'et.
Stop the screen share and restart it.
Malchutecha ra'u banecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze Elianu ve'amru, ze Elianu ve'amiru, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. We're in progress here. Yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la, yai la 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 la.
Oh my God. I could have just put on the game.
ונאמר, כי פקדנו את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
Give us a place and a screen to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over Jerusalem and all the world. Baruch atah Adonai, haporesh sukat shalom aleinu, v'kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim, v'al kol ha'olam.
Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol amo. Ve'al Yerushalayim shalom. Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael. Veshamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We now continue with the central portion of our worship with our tefillah. Please rise if you are able.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot ve'imahot, U'mevi ge'ula lifnei v'neihem, Le'ma'an Shemo be'ahava. Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei hakol ata Rav lehoshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mechalkel chaim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'rofei cholim, U'matir asurim, U'mekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha b'gevurot u'mido melach, Melech memit u'mechaye u'matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lehachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. Days pass and the years vanish, and we walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence, like lightning, illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see wherever we gaze that the bush burns unconsumed, and we, clay touched by God, will reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, how filled with awe is this place, and we did not know it. Blessed is the Eternal One, the Holy God. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. We join together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasim leolam. Ki atah melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki atah melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael, Amcha tasim leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael. Bechol עת ובכל שעה Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha tasim leolam. Shalom tasim leolam.
Let's wait, yeah. Yeah, come on up. I'm just going to introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Porter. Michael Porter.
So, of course, Bereshit means beginning, right? This is the beginning of the Torah, the beginning of creation, the creation of the universe. But it's not like one beginning. It's not the only beginning. There's many beginnings in this portion, right? Every single day in that first week is a beginning. Everything that is made on each day, that is the beginning of that thing. And of course, there's the beginning of the humans, right, when they're first created on the sixth day. I think eating the fruit is very much a beginning. I think it's very similar to adulthood, right, and all the, that coming of age. So there's not one beginning, right? It's not just the beginning, right? It's almost like the beginning of beginnings, right? And there's many beginnings, big and small. In Judaism, we acknowledge and view time as cyclical. It's reflected in our calendar, in our holidays, and the high holy days are all about this returning, right, to this start, to this beginning. And when we begin the Torah again and again each year, it feels very representative of the way that we experience beginnings in our lives, right? There's not just the one beginning. It's not just we're born. I don't even remember when I was born, right? Nobody does, right? So that's, there's no single beginning. There's many beginnings. Finding my place. Right, our lives are thousands of little beginnings and big beginnings. Starting school for the first time, meeting a new friend for the first time, graduating, getting married. All of these things represent a new beginning, often accompanied by the end of something else, right? We could even think the beginning of creation was the end of the nothing that came before it. When I first realized that I was trans, when I first started to transition, this was a major beginning for me. Realizing something about yourself, including but not limited to your gender or your sexual orientation, is a major kind of new beginning. As a trans person, that new beginning involves coming out, maybe using new pronouns or a new name, a change in your hair or your wardrobe, and more. But more than that, it can often feel like your life is finally beginning, right? That you weren't able to really start living it until then, until you could be yourself. And while there is a fear that comes with this, a fear of rejection, even a fear of safety, I find that there is a euphoria that comes with it, with finding yourself and being able to be who you really are, or even beginning to discover who you really are, right? Because it's a beginning, not an end. Coming here to Temple Emanu-El 2 years ago was a new beginning for me, a start at being part of this community, this family. Converting, becoming a Jew is my new beginning for this year, 5786, right? And I have to say, I feel that there is a lot of similarity between coming out as trans and becoming a Jew. The fear of transphobia and the fear of anti-Semitism, the gaining of a community, finding myself and becoming the person I want to be and the people that I want to be with. They both represent a beginning for me and a beginning for many. There is not just one beginning, but a million new beginnings, big and small, that we encounter every year, every month, and every day. So I challenge you to think during our silent reflection, What beginnings have impacted you? What experiences in the past have helped fashion who you are today? And is there another beginning that you see coming? And how will you approach that?
And with those wonderful thoughts, we pause for silent reflection.
וירא אלוהים את כל אשר עשה, והנה טוב מאוד. וירא אלוהים את כל אשר עשה, והנה טוב מאוד. וירא אלוהים את כל אשר עשה, והנה טוב מאוד. וירא אלוהים את כל אשר עשה, והנה טוב מאוד. There was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning. ויהי ערב, ויהי בוקר, טוב מאוד. ויהי ערב, ויהי בוקר, טוב מאוד. ויהי ערב, ויהי בוקר, טוב מאוד.
We now focus our energies towards those who are ill and in need of healing. On this Shabbat, we think of Pam Axelrod, Sid Breaker, Ira Berkowitz, Sandra Blair, David Bronstein, Jake Bronstein, Isaac Bron. Why are you guys still on? Why are you guys on here, Jake? That was a while ago, right? No, I don't think you want to be on the other list. Oh, okay. Nice. I was going to mention your entire family, it looks like here. I'm going to move ahead. You all look very healthy back there, and that's good news. It feels like it's Scotch and the Sukkah right now. Nava Brenner, Carol Brendel, Carol Brown, Francie Brown, Maggie Kent, Betsy just passed away. I just got notification, so I'm just going to go visit her right after this. Shelley Carter, Doris Davis, Ellen Dover, Toby Ellman, Brandon Frederick, Marcia Garcia, Erica Gardner, Jerry Gassman, Rachel Goldman, Olivia Hand, Lewis Harris, Lewis Hout, Jim Hubert, Arlene Humphrey, Sharon Jackson, Rolando Johnson, Steve Ladowitz, Elaine Lazarus, Elizabeth Ledwitz, Carol Lerner, Amanda Lopez, Bobby Lotman, Marie McIntyre, Bruce Matzner, Stephen Marceri, Scott Morgan, Barbara Morse, Sarah Oser, Mike Pedro, Barry Pinsley, Ann Port, Sherry Prezant, Stephanie Rasmussen, Evan Runsner, Anthony Sainz, Laura Sanders, Norman Schoenfeld, Kathy Schultz, Pam Schuer, Ellen Zeiss, Kayla Shine, Margie Stein, Sue Timpson, Donna Thyman, Donald Wanamaker, Judy Weinstein, Rabbi Andrea Weiss, Kurt Willis Sr., Sue Witten, Orrin Wood. If you wish to add another name to our healing list, I invite you to raise your hand. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We wish upon those we mentioned, those who remain unnamed, refuah shlema, a speedy and complete recovery, as we join together praying for their better health with Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Announcement time. Sure reminded me that I said to her, he needs to pitch me. What? Yeah, you're fine.
Hi. My name is Jamie Gold, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you to our Erev Shabbat service led by Rabbi Magat and Cantor Shafritz. After the service, please join us in the Temple House for Kiddush, Hamotzi, and Oneg. Tonight's Oneg is sponsored by me in memory of my parents, Carol and Harold Chusett, my husband, Ken Golds, in memory of his mother, Catherine, and his sister, Sharon, and Jake Bronstein in memory of Pauline's first yahrzeit. Now that the holidays are over, please check out the Shabbat handout for all the new upcoming events. Note that the town hall meeting on Measure A is this Thursday at 7 here at Temple. Also note there are 2 Jewish film festivals and an exhibition to help us keep Jewishly involved. It is also annual campaign time, and if you're able to contribute to help our wonderful programming keep going, please look for the annual campaign menu on our website in the Giving tab, or there's a big white box on the table out front to make a donation. We hope to see you next week at 6:15 for our Kabbalat Shabbat service, which was originally for 10:31, but that's Halloween, so it's next week instead. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
We continue with Aleinu in a very slow fashion. Please rise if you're able.
Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגובהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד.
It is our minhag, our custom, at Temple Emanu-El, upon hearing the name of your loved one, if you choose to stand as a sign of love and grief for that person, and to remain standing to all the names that our yard site list have been recited. Then together we'll all rise. On this particular week, we think of those that are grieving the Shiva, the first week of mourning for Sergeant Tamir Nimrodi, who was 18. He was one of the abductees that was returned this week. Sergeant Shmuel Rachmaim, 31. Sergeant Michael Nachmani, 26. We also think of the following that are grieving the Shloshim for Patricia Cohen, Bobby Barco. We also think of those that are grieving the Shana, the first year mourning for Ivan Aronson, Alfredo Arroyo, Cindy Bartels, Mort Berlant, Sally Kyle Berlant, Sheldon Berlant, Ariel Kafir and Sherry Bibas, Ben Bloom, William Braden Butler, Steve Carter, Jack Chase, Lade T. Day, Sandy Epstein, Gail Franklin, Joseph Groden, Shmuel Guerra, Herbert Klein, former president of our congregation, Dan Lee, Lois Lieberman, Nicholas Ramos, Ethel Ress, Joe Riggio, Richard Rusnak, Joanne Rutherford, Sandra Sachs, Kendra Silberman, Don Surath, Bridget Taylor, Brenda Weinstock, Joel Williams, Harold Warren. We also think of the following yard sites we observe on this Shabbat as we think of Rose W. Aronoff, Ben Averick, Anna Berman, Pauline Bronstein, Charles Broder, Bela Bryman, Carol Chusid, Harold Chusid, Mark Emanuel, Max Feldman, Milton Fox, Beatrice Gerson Khan, Catherine Gold, Sharon Gold, Cirilo Guerra, Molly Herman, Gerald W. Hunter, Mimi Jones, Henny Just, Molly Kadish, Louis Landman, Leon Lifshitz, Joe Marchek, Lily Mayer, Ralph Muslin, Anna Meyerfeld, Morris Myers, Gussie Panikoff, John Resnikoff, Edith Robinson, Riva Rothberg, Gertrude Rott, Maritz Goldenroy, Dr. David G. Roy, Jane Schwartz, former president of our congregation, Perla Supak, Sophie Silverstein, Arthur Spector, Franziska Weinberg, Cecil Weintraub, Shirley Wiesner. Zichronam livracha, may all the memories of our loved ones endure as a blessing as we all rise to recite together our mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash mei rabba, be'alma divrach yirutei ve'amlich malachutei, v'chayachon av yom echon, uv'chay d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'galav uzman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach le'olam olmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithalei v'yithalal shmei d'kudesha b'reichu, le'olam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'elma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlomo rabba mishamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'akol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו, Amen. Please be seated.
So we got a taste of this piece a little while ago from our text from Bereshit, and I really love this idea, Hine Tov Me'od, just thinking about that moment after God's work of creation, creating the world, just taking a step back and looking at the beauty of it all and thinking this is very good. And I think in a world where we can see a lot that's not very good, to be able to find those moments for ourselves where we can have that same sense as though we're God looking back at all this that we've just created, this beauty of our world. There's so much in it that is Tov Me'od. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa, vehine tov me'od. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa, vehine tov me'od. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa, vehine tov me'od. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa, vehine tov me'od. There was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning. Vayi erev, vayi voker, tov me'od. Vayi erev, vayi voker, tov me'od. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa, vehine tov me'od. Vayar Elohim et kol asher asa, vehine tov me'od. This part can be done as a round. There was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning. Pick apart. There was evening, there was morning, there was evening, there was morning. Vayi erev, vayi voker, tov me'od. Vayi erev, vayi voker, tov me'od.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Well done, Mike.